Scale Upward EU. Standard rules apply. If you don't say my voice, please go to the main menu, go to the mute button, which is the ear with the X through it, and then select my name on the list and, you know, say muting game voice. That shuts me up real quick. And I'll tell you on Upward, one of the best cart pushing maps in TF2 land. I really like it for its nice outdoor feel, nice panoramic views, and nice inside section. You know, good for pyros. They kind of suck outdoors, you know. But anyway, I've looked at teams today. Okay, blue. That is looking like an impressive admin side of a push force. I think they need a little bit more aggro on their side, but I think they can make that work. Red team, on the other hand, I think reasonably balanced. I think they're lacking a bit more, maybe defensively, but I don't know. They've got a lot of aggro under their belt. And, you know, sometimes a fierce resistance is better than, you know, a team of spies, which snipers, which don't really help. Yeah, they're good and all, but you kind of need those to like fill in, you know, slight specialist jobs.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I'll add you later. And please mute me. It's the easiest way. Now, anyway, doors open. Blue team nicely wandering out. No Ubers yet. Oh wow, Mike Vervans, I can't say your name too probably. Nice, get out of the way of the heavy, you just started to shoot the guy behind him. That's good scout work there. And there's the Uber finally, MJB with Apom there. Just generally slaughtering up the entire enemy team.
5 minutes left in the mission.
And nice work there from Astronaut and Nigel. Just gets the stab on that finished Uber. You don't really want to leave those heavies running around with 450 health. They get kind of problematic. Anyway, from the looks of it though, I think blue team's managing to really push in here. You know, okay, there goes the cart finally. You got a few guys on that, but the rest of blue team's off and away. Now, for the time being, red are thinking of trying to reform a defensive line. I do need some sort of, medics, maybe, preferably engineers for that job. Blue for the moment are just pushing their luck. They're trying to see what they can get away with at the moment, and you know, they're getting away with it good. Well, the cart is a bit behind, and that's the problem. They kind of, they pulled up with them. They would have had a much better, you know, margin for error. They would have been able to push up with a bit more confidence. Anyway, cart pushing aside. It's now 7 minutes on the clock, so Blue secured their position nicely. Morale is high. They just got through the first point really well. I mean, personally, I find the fact of morale being an invisible quality of TF2. It's not implied in the game, but it's actually, you know, it's to do with rage quits and tryhards. You know, sometimes, you know, you do need those tryhards. You need those guys who are going to get into a game and really destroy stuff, because, you know, those guys will put their heart and soul into it and then get really annoyed when nothing goes to plan. Now, I used to be one of those, you know, tryhard anonymous. I used to suffer badly, but they're good guys, really, you know. But if too many of those guys go, though, the team starts losing a bit. They start getting sloppy. So yeah, morale is good. Now we're back into the field. Oh, that's not looking good. Oh, nice sap there from that spy. I can't do it, but nice work with that soldier as well. Blaze Phoenix in there, using that advantage of seeing that sapped sentry, and he goes, you know what, I'm going to shoot this. I mean, that's the advantage there of using the standard sapper rather than the red tape recorder, is that the damage stacks, so it's easy to destroy things. And also, kudos, you know, to people who can actually recognise sapping sounds, because that's like, oh, hang on, this is a golden opportunity here. Sentry's down, just start shooting it. Now, in any case, blue have been really busy. I should have just got on with the car, and that's, oh wow, maximum timeout. Nicely done, and good work out from Ron here. Just check out Apom. Medic was hanging in the open and just got scouted. Now, it's not looking good. I think I'm going to vote yes for this. Red team is going down hard. I've seen rocks that have, you know, fallen from the sky that have, you know, had less impact than this team. Killed by voting. It happens, man. To be fair, don't have like the Incredibles happen, which is don't get killed while monologuing. I have done that to people before playing Spy. Get into a troll fight with somebody, start arguing over comms, and then when that happens and you see them standing around doing nothing as a spy, you just stab them in the back. The amount of rage is so satisfying. I beg you to try it. That and hot girl backstabbing, that's amazing. For those of you who are unfamiliar with hot girl backstabbing, the premise is kind of simple. You choose a spray which has a hot girl on it. You can define your own, version of hot girl, and you pretty much spray it somewhere and watch as people who are more sensitive to that kind of thing, that's the dramatic way of saying it, kind of start ogling the picture. Now, while they're doing that, you then stab them. Tons of fun. But anyway, enough about softcore pornography, and back to the game. I say softcore pornography, it's more like porn, how to win in TF2. I don't think you can write much of a book about it, to be fair. But anyway, Blue is getting that cart pushed over. Please say again, please mute me if you want to keep me shut up. If you want to shut me up, go to the main menu, ear symbol with the X through it, and select mute and game voice TF2 public ferret. I actively invite people to shut me up if you don't want to hear me, please. Now, in any case, keep it on the cart. Still maximum time. Red is saying showing signs of defeat is mild. They are caving hard. Now, blue team, pretty much all they've got to do really is just play the game like they have been, and they'll be fine. They're not encountering much resistance here. Red haven't really thrown out any Ubers yet. We've not seen some good sentry placements. Blue have had an easy ride so far. That can change though with the scramble, or suddenly, occasionally, teams start forming up on the last point. It's happened. If you're a big player of Badwater Basin, you will see it a lot. Somehow, on the last point, the entire enemy team becomes rock solid. Now, the last point, a little bit of tactics required here. I say tactics as Blazefink just rammed himself into Ronya at point blank range with a rocket. But then again, he was a medic, so it was justifiably good. Carts on the last point. Red soldiers are trying to secure the battlements. Can Red bring this back? But they've got 8 minutes to bring this back in. This is going to be tricky. If Blue then start having to use effort, they might be hard pushed. Now there goes Apom. There's a heavy there. Takes down the sentry. They're just moving on the cart here. This is not looking good for Red team. It's looking ungood. And I think game win pretty much seals it there. Nicely done from blue team. Okay, round 2. Teams got scrambled. Let's have a look at the teams. Well, actually, that's an interesting blue lineup straight away. I mean, yeah, that looks good. Okay, nice few changes there. Red, on the other hand, okay, no, I think that can work as well. Well, they're about 3 mans down. I'm sensing the rage hard here. They might have to. Okay, there you go. Brasker has moved in there. Oh, yes, sorry, Aaron Moestri, you were saying? What would you like to ask?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
No, I spectate every man, but, I don't really try and make fun of people's mistakes. I try and understand them. Sometimes they're genuinely funny when it's more by accident. That's where it's usually funny. It's not really when you try to try to do it on purpose. That's just kind of like, eh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That will happen. It has to be supremely cool though, like a 6-man crits kill. Now that will get my attention. Now in any case, doors open. There goes Red Uber. Oh, look at blue team run back. It's like, nope. The giant unkillable heavy's out there. I ain't going back out there. Hey KSA, happy guy for you. I only saw you last night. How did you know I was here? Now, oh god, look at the 2 double Ubers just marching up the field there. That sentry is not in an okay position. That's distinctly an ungood position for a sentry to be in. That's long range, going to get sniped. That's going to be tricky to hold. Now, in any case, okay, sentry destroyed immediately. Long range kills, that will happen. Oh yeah, and please mute me if you don't want to hear me. Yes, please go to the main menu, go to the ear with the X through it, and select my name from the list. That will shut me up real quick. Now, in any case, sit on the cart. Blue team, you know, actually beginning to they're not really moving up. They're kind of, they're not really getting in there. Red are holding though. I think blue's being a bit too tentative. Sometimes you need to get right up close and hit them in the groin. And there goes red Uber. Oh wow. Brass Square takes that happy guy who does not see the invulnerable fire from behind. That will kill you. At the moment it's 3 minutes and 47. It's not a good amount of time, not a bad amount of time. Blue can still win this if they push the cart, but it's the kind of time you need to, you know, get a move on. You kind of need to get this thing over and done with. Any lower than that, you're really in trouble. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on, I think my teams have just changed down. Very tall mid. I'm loving the only cartoons go to. That's amazing. Nice avatar. Now, 3 minutes 11. Red team's still going strong. They're doing well here. MJ, try attack at the invulnerable scout. Let's see what happens to this guy. Okay, watching this guy. Nope, he's deciding to hang around the back. He's become boring. And he goes back to the front lines. Is this where the action's at? No, okay, that sentry's still... okay, sentry's down yet again. It's becoming a recurring problem with this sentry. It's kind of been getting arranged badly. And Ronya there, invulnerable, and shoved off a cliff. That's the end of that. Argon Wild. Negev. Sniping heavy. Just generally trying to keep blue down. Blue haven't really managed to break out, and this is looking a bit worrying for them. They're not really keen on the red team. They're not making progress. Unlucky. Attempt at Astro. Where's your name? Astronaut and Nigel. Going for the stab. Just missed it. Spies are the, you know, the class most affected by luck. They just have that bad luck sometimes where, you know, they're going for the stab and suddenly they just turn around and become, you know, just regular stabs. Like, oh, why? That was lame. Oh, wow. And that sentry's down again. Wow, this guy is... Who is this? MJB. Really adamant that that sentry will work despite the amount of times it has blown up repeatedly. But I guess he's keeping the enemy team busy, and to be fair, they are not really getting on this game. Argon Wild Negev there. Bailing. Didn't bail hard enough. Okay, there goes Blue Soldier. Baconlessness. Kind of went in, didn't really do much, and went out again. Red come back with their own counter Uber. This is distinctly looking bad for Blue team. We might see another scramble here. Yes, I'm having a bad feeling that the scrambler here didn't really do a good job and has kind of once again had a complete dunce of this. Astronaut and Nigel, nice dance work there. Okay, goes to the sentry. Oh wow! Now Blaze Phoenix there saw the opportunity, just didn't get enough time. If that sap was on there a bit more for the. Spire danced around a bit more with the engineer, he might have got the time on that. But, you know, those things happen in TF2. Like crits. I like crits. Especially if they come from a locker node. Oh Jesus, the entire world destroys when that hits. There goes the blue Uber. Can they take out the sentry? I think it already died. But this is where blue needs a pub push. And 3 seconds on the clock. This is not looking optimistic. Who's on the car? It's an engineer. There's a pyro there as well. Somebody got stabbed. Oh jeez, can they pub push this? It's getting pub pushed. And it's just got over. Right, blue are on borrowed time here. They need to get on this cart and stay there. Unfortunately, the game hasn't really changed for them. Spawn points are still where they are. So if red just comes back and resumes their positions, they're still in trouble. They've got to break this red team. Bane style, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, blue. Now that's the thing, if you can shift that cart away from the sentry placements and just generally keep it at red's, back in the red's front line, that will cause red to start tumbling back. They don't like having surprises come from behind them. For reference, see back burner. Nobody likes the back burner. Personally, I love the back burner for that reason. It seems like blue team is leaving the cart alone. Okay, they're coming back for it. It's looking good, actually. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Let's get a move on here. Actually, if teams are actually a bit more pushing on the cart, oh wow, that's getting going. Now that's the thing. That's getting moved up a bit. Now, if blue team can keep that going on, they might be able to completely outflank red team. Let's sit on that car. Oh, unlucky. Stabbed. Milked. Ugh, milked. Ugh. Well, actually, blue team's managed to get in. What happened to the red's front line? Or were they still fighting their front? Red. Ooh, looks like red actually must have taken big hit to the balls. They got knocked out. Are red going to bring this game back from certain defeat? They've got to do it faster. Unfortunately, got a minute to win this game back. They're playing so much borrowed time here. They do need to get on that move on that cart. Yes, very good. Who's that little scout? Get on that cart. On the cart. Now this is good. This is good. Blue team are coming back. It's 52 seconds. Cart is so nearly there. Red are now scrambling out everything in an attempt to, get this game over and done with. Now bonk scouts are trying to get on the cart. They're bonking too late. If they bonked a bit earlier, they might be able to get the grip on that. Although nice work from that little scout there. Bounced off, but gets the cart pushed and keeps it refreshed. Now this is the thing, if blue team were pushing the cart even hard before, they might have had this point now. This is the whole... Whoa! Scout! Nice! Oh, Emerald Mystery just scores it right under red team's nose. They did not have anybody on the cart. That's a lesson for you kids out there. Always stand on your objectives. If you don't want it to move, stand on it. But nice work out, Emerald Mystery. That was excellently done. Now, that's given blue team some hope. They're back to 5 minutes, but again, keep the cup getting pushed. Red team, though, this is the thing. That they've taken some defeats, but they are keeping blue. They're keeping blue busy. This is the point. Red team have only got to stay a bit more consistent and actually up their game a little, and they'll win this match. Blue team are having to struggle so hard, and to be honest, a little bit of luck there as well. They've only got to foul a few more times, and they've lost this game. And right now, Cart is nowhere near 4th point. That's a long 4th point there, and they've got to push that fast. But red team has managed to stay in the game, and that Cart is rolling back. Red team are holding a 2nd front point here. This is excellent work. They're actually really doing nicely here. But the problem is, blue need to they've got to start forming up. And what do they need? Blue've got the right amount of medics. They might need something heavier. One heavy would do. More anti-sentry guys would help. That's the main thing that's keeping these guys down. Red, on the other hand, do what they keep doing. They're actually doing really well most of the time. Oh, to crits Demo Man. Most dangerous of all Demo Man. However, his medic, I think, just got sniped. Oh, what's happening here? Spy work. Trying to get rid of that. No. Please go easy. Trying to just sap away rather than take out the engine. Nah, who is this guy? I think he's MJ. Very tall midget. No, playing reasonably good engineer. That's fair enough. Don't worry about it, man. Playing reasonably good engineer. These are the kind of engineers where you're going to have to kill them off and then sap their stuff. Little hint here for those of you who don't know the game too well. Remember, there's something called alternate switch button, which is usually Q. Q alternates between your current weapon and the last weapon you used. Very handy for pyros and spies, because as a spy you can go stab, Q, got my sapper on a hand, go for it. And, well, that's done there. 2 spies double teaming that engineer. And that's down now. Now can Blue need to get a move on with this game. They're losing time again. They can't afford to lose time anymore. There goes the car. Oh, Baconless just shoots Mysterious out of the air. I don't know if that was planned, unexpected, or sheer reaction skills, but that was, oof, he was being, yeah, I'm going to get a jump on these guys. Nope. Oh, nice shot anyway, sir. I seldom point out air shots, but that one was just so sudden. Now, in any case, though, Blue are getting on with this cart. Yeah, happy guy for you. Back in the game. This guy's going to give you victory if you basically just feed him Ubers. Look at this, though. Okay, nice. Nicely getting done. He needs help, though. This thing, he's on the cart, but he needs help. And also, somebody to guard his back. He's giant, heavy back. He's susceptible to being stabbed. Sit on the cart again. There's that. I love that aggro engineering mentality of, you know what, I've got a gun, I can do things. Okay, there goes an Uber. Blue are in there. They're going to try and clear out the area. This is the best time for Blue to push. Look at Blue here. They've actually managed to get things together. Red's coming with the counter Uber. Can they stop this cart here? I can't believe how much winging Blue team has done. They've generally not spent their time well and are still managing to survive. Oh, who's this out of the sky? He's trying to stop everything. And I think Mysterious Hobnobs died from falling damage. Oh, jeez, that was so non-triumphant. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be a boss. Oh shit, the gravity floor. No. I'm sorry, man, but I can't hear. You have to type things down. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be dissing you or anything like that. You're doing really well. You're trying. But yeah, you're gonna have to type things down for me to actually hear it. My voice receive volume is set to 0, so I can't hear what you guys are saying. But anyway, here we are, the last point. And Red, I believe in Red. They can still play it, but they can get this back. But Blue, is it me or are they learning? This is the most dangerous form of TF2 opponent, and I'll say this now. The most dangerous TF2 opponents are the ones who learn, the ones who adapt. More than skilled are the ones who can actually go, you know what, this is the way we do it. And look at this guy, please go easy there. He's just getting away with this. Can't believe, oh wow, he just got stopped there by crit bullets. I can't believe how close that came. Red Blue Scouts are just nearly winning this entire game at the moment. Red are struggling to stay in this game. This is the thing. Blue team, I thought were going to lose this game. They lost it on first and overtime. They nearly lost it on the second point. They came back on third, and they're doing beautifully now. 3 minutes 34 though. They can still lose this game if Red put up a decent, solid defense. A few more Ubers if they can just get at Blue. Oh wow! Zero, they're like, taking out. Please go. Nope. Carty's not for you. KSA. Oh, shot by crit shotgun. Oh, nice work there, very tall midget. But turns to look at the attention of that soldier, keeps direct hitting him, then gets shot in the back by an engineer. That's funny. I think it's funny. I think people underestimate those engineer shotguns. They're quite powerful. There goes a Bluber. They're trying to find things to kill. They're not really moving up on the cart here. Oh, ooh, wow. Bad hand just down there. Going for that medic. He nearly gets that. Asher Norton. Nigel there. Please go easy. Times 4 cap rate. Interrupted. And then stabbed. Red are just keeping a lid on this. Pain Train. Oh, I love the Pain Train. It is the best kill in the game. If you can kill someone with a Pain Train, it's like, what? You just kill me like a completely non-generic, semi-generic weapon, and that doesn't do anything. God damn, it's but yeah, Blue team's frustration is leaving fever pitch here. They are so close. Dane, oh come on, can they push? Oh, so close. That nearly went over the line. The struggle is real. Blue team's on it. Can they finally get this over? Is it Emerald Mysteries on the cart? I think Blue has it! They just put it over! That was... Core blimey, that was easily one of the most closest games I've ever played in Upward. Excellent work from Blue team. You know, good game from Red. Normally I think they'd take two. Let's see when we swap the teams around. So this is now the time of the previous Red team. Let's see what they can do. Maybe they can, you know, start, you know, mashing heads here. And, you know, they might, you might come up with a blitz attack here. Or, you know, the previous Blue team, they were good. Towards the end, they were amazing. Yes, I'm recording. I'm doing the commentary for this. The previous Red team were doing a really good job. Blue team would pull it out their arse. I couldn't believe it after, you know, overtime on the first point, and then so many close calls. They then just won the game. They did an excellent job. Red though, now they're red. Now the new red is blue. Can they do something? I'm thinking they could. You know, they were playing very good last game. They're a very sensible team. I think they might be able to do something.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have 600 subs. I hope to get that higher. Doors open. Rockets everywhere, for most of it. And no humans out straight away. I'm always moved back in, and it's Ubered. Okay, change Uber. Mysterious Hobnobs in front, chasing that away. Trying to get rid of the Crit's Demo Man. A little bit unluckily, just didn't manage to get the damage on him. Red are being shunted back. Piers there is really having to struggle with trying to get things out of the way. Blue are throwing themselves at this enemy team, but they're not pushing the cart. Remember the cart, guys? That's a good Blue team. Now, what have Red got in the bag? Now, this is not looking too good here. They're kind of backing up a little. Blue team aren't advancing hard either. They're tending the cart, which is good. They need to kind of move ahead. They're kind of stuck all around the cart. Preferably when the cart is moving, there's nothing in the way. Vanguard, move up even further away. Keep the threat away from the cart. Just let the thing move up. When you do that, if you can just keep things out of the cart's way consistently, very easy to win the game. Red are having a real problem right now finding a defensive line. They are struggling really hard to get a grip on this game at the moment. And Blue blitz that in straight away on 7 minutes. They're not using borrowed time here. They've got all the time in the world. And right now they're using it excellently. Red team's coming back. But please go easy. I think using the full Demo Man, I think if he's using the half Zatoichi, he would probably be using the Tide Turner. Very gamblesome combo. Very powerful if you can make it work though. There goes the Bloobers in there straight away, and wow, that was a snapshot from Zero. I think I literally saw him do something to take a guy out. Yep, Zero there. He is playing the most dangerous of snipers. Perhaps he should be using the classic, I don't know. But ambush there. Nice jumping around. But now Blaze Phoenix has him there. But look at the cart though. Yeah, look at the blue team is moving up. This is how the game is played. This blue team is just moving up and killing up everybody. This is revenge for last game's red team. And they're just showing, you know, the previous blue team how it's done, and they are doing an incredible job of this. Red team now going to try and find, you know, a good defensive line, get some engineers up, find some good medics. The problem is their line is forever shifting. The engineers have got to think of where they're going to be next. If it's too far back and irrelevant, it'll get there anywhere, and they've got given the other team more time. At the moment, though, with 9 minutes on the clock, they can't get too much more time, so it might be best to start preparing final defences. When that happens, the rest of the team's then got to like defend the sentries as hard as they can, and be prepared to counter-attack. The other trick here for a defending team is to play Spy or Scout and go to the blue team's entrances, teleport to entrances, and destroy those entrances. If you do that, that really slows down a blue team. Not so effective on Upward because the map's kind of small. On Dust Bowl Stage 3, that is lethal. That will destroy a team. Red are keeping him nice perimeter defense. Oh, nice stab there from Piers. It looks like Fizzle dropped the cart there. Happy Guy's got it though. And it's up and over. This is the final point. Now, have red team got anything left in the tank? It does appear that they have. Now, this is the thing. Red team need to keep an eye on sentries. You know, spies, incoming threats. If you can do that, let the sentries do their work, red team should be fine. If there's an Uber, you've got to try and get rid of it. You might want a pyro or two just to huff things away. And this was a great map to deal with Ubers. Just push them into the pit. Now that blue team wobbling up. Oh, unlucky there. Piers went to go for that heavy, and heavy just turned around at the last second. We're like, nope. This ain't good. There is a red arc defending this barest minimum here. They've got to try and push out a bit. Retake those balconies. That's the thing. Those balconies are usually have blue team strikes with snipers, doormen, and soldiers. They will usually set that sentries from there, not from the ground so much. So if they can keep those areas up there, if they can stay up there, that's good for them. Time being, Blue are doing a reasonably good job here. They're not seeing a killer Uber yet. Nothing to take down both sentries just yet. But the problem is 8 minutes 34, and this is a very dangerous game for a red team. They're able to do. They will cope with a lot at the moment. Now, blue team need to establish a base somewhere. They need to get a teleporter up. That would help. What you need to remember about these vanilla time games is that in an attack-defense game, blue team has like an average, 5 or 6 second respawn time, whereas red can be like 14 to 20. Now that's important. It stops red team being, you know, fast respawn. It unbalances the game massively. It makes it that red can defend way too easily. This is the thing though. If blue can actually make their advantage better and just simply start getting more force in there than the other team, they should be fine. Look at that Uber, no human there. Try to take down that sentry. There's so much effort in that, and after all that effort trying to keep it up, it just goes down. That took a lot of firepower. But yeah, red want to make sure blue does not get teleports and then starts throwing more troops at them. I think we might have this. It's very close now. It's going to take down men to stop them there. They just do. We've got a nice back end base. They're trying to make sure that, you know, red don't break out. Oh, what's this? Very bad player wins the game. I think nobody noticed. Oh, I didn't at least. And that game is done. Nice work there from blue.